Well, good morning, afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this from wherever you're at. I always like to keep that all covered. Right now it's afternoon for me, so good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to have take some time to have a talk and possibly help out all the people that are newer to marketing online, or you're just getting started and this is your very first time, whether you're an Instant Payday Network or some other opportunity that you're working and you use my YouTube channel and trainings. I hope you do, because that's why I created it. So people out there who might be in a different program even and don't have any training or have access to any training can all use my tips and suggestions. So the one thing I want to talk to you about that's really important, and I come across this every single day, and it's exactly what happened to me as well. When you're brand new and you don't know anything about starting your own business online or how to promote it, when you come across like channels like mine, or you have access to my additional training in our group, if you're an Instant Payday Network or wherever you're at, whatever you're in, you kind of look at it and you see all this crazy training. Is like, oh my gosh, where do I start? And that's because our brains are focusing on everything as a whole. And what happens is that people feel they have to go through every single piece of training right away before they start. And then they start going through all this training, and then they forgot the one that they just watched before because they're concentrating on this one. And then it's, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this next. Oh, I'm spending 12 hours a day watching this training. And then nothing is getting done. The only thing that's getting done is at the end of the day, you're so on information overload that you're sitting there going, okay, again, I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. Let me explain something to you. Anything that you do that is new, whether it is an online business or just learning how to play soccer or learning to play, a PlayStation for your very first time and coordinating yourself, it doesn't matter. Whenever something is brand new to you, okay, there's going to be a learning curve. Now, I want you to think about things this way, all right? And I actually did a write up in a blog about this because it's so true. I want you to pay attention because this just, this might put things into a different perspective for you. I want you to sit back for a moment, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and I want you to sit down, open up a Word document, and I want you to write out everything in this Word document, what you remember the very moment you were born, the second your mother gave birth to you. Write down everything that you remember about that. Write it down. Because I bet you anything, that Word document is going to remain blank. Why? Because you don't remember that back then. Because when you were born, you did not know a single thing. You had instincts. Okay, you had an instinct to cry. You had an instinct to cry when you were hungry. Then, as time went on, because you couldn't speak yet, you knew that if you were hungry, you would cry and you would get, what you needed. And the same thing with having your diaper changed, stuff like that. My point is that we all, everything that we know in life, we've learned. Okay, and it wasn't in an instant, and it wasn't overnight. We went to school for how many years? Some people less than others, but you were constantly learning in school, and as you were taught, then you knew how to do it. And as you applied those things in your life, even simple things like walking and talking and eating and dancing and whatever it was all because you were taught and you had to go through a learning curve. But once you learned it, it became second nature. It was easy. Now you can talk without even having to think about, what does this word mean? What does that mean? Da, 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 da. The same thing is going to go for anything that you're going to learn in life, including learning how to market online. So the tips and tricks I want to share with you, they're not really tricks, but this is going to help you to stay more focused. Okay, so when you're first starting, whether it's an Instant Payday Network or something else, if you have training available to you or you're on my YouTube channel learning stuff, all I want you to do is I just want you to focus on one thing. Don't look at it as a whole. If you look at it as a whole, you're going to put yourself on information overload and you're just going to get frustrated and then you're just going to walk away and you're not going to make any progress. So with Instant Payday Network, what I do is I actually guide people for the first three steps of exactly what I want you to do to get set up, to get ready to go. Some of that is available on my YouTube channel. Other trainings are available in our private group. But when you're going through anything, when you're first learning, give yourself the time to learn. Pick one method. If you're just learning how to promote your website, pick one method. Don't pick them all right off the bat. Just pick one because some people learn quicker than others. You may need be the type of person that may need a little more time to try and figure it out. Others pick up right on it right away. We all learn at different paces. So let's say, okay, I want to get a feel for how to, post with classified ads. Then only pick that one technique. Watch the training for it. If you forget something, go back through the training and watch it again. And then I want you to spend like 2 or 3 days going out there and only applying the training for the classified ads and start putting your classified ads up. And I want you to do it for 2 to 3 days consistently every day. You don't have to spend hours doing it. You can get it done in, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. But the reason why I want you to do that right away and only that one thing is because I know for a fact once you've done it for a couple of days, it sinks in. And then you go, oh, okay, well, now I know how to do it. I know how to post my link. I know how to do that. All right. And then move on to the next. Then you go back into the training and go, okay, I wonder what this is. Oh, IBO Toolbox. Okay, well, let's check that out. Then go through the training for IBO Toolbox. Find out what it's about. Go to the site. Play around on it. Advertise or write, a post. Do it for 2 or 3 days. Once you do, bam, again, you're going to learn it and it's going to become second nature. Now, in just a couple of days, you've already learned 2 ways to promote that you don't even have to think about anymore. You know exactly how it works. So guess what? You add that into your daily routine. Then you go on to another one. Let's say, okay, I want to join some Facebook groups and learn how to advertise in Facebook. Then take that training. Do that for a couple of days. Once you got the hang of it, hey, you'll get the hang of it. Honestly, you'll probably get the hang of it in a day. This stuff is so easy. And then you add that to your daily routine. So now you've got 3 ways that you're already advertising and getting your business out there and getting it seen by people. And you're learning how to make it really easy on yourself. And this, of course, is also going to build some more confidence in you so you don't feel so overwhelmed. You see, when you try to take on everything all at the same time, all it's going to do is just cause confusion and frustration. The second mistake I see a lot of people making, excuse me, and again, it's just natural, especially when you're doing a program that you can start making money every single day, as you've seen in my testimonial videos. Excuse me. But the other thing you want to eliminate is the urgency, the rush. I've got to hurry and do it. I got to hurry, 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 hurry. Because when you put yourself into that urgency and I got to hurry and I got to get this done and it's got to be done today and I want this to happen now, when you start getting into that again, you lose focus, you lose concentration, you will again get frustrated because what you'll be doing is you'll be trying to take a ton of different resources all at the same time and trying to do it all at the same time because you're in a hurry and you're in a rush and you want to get it out there. But when you do this and you work out of desperation, the same thing is going to happen. You're going to get frustrated, or you may not learn properly how to do stuff instead of taking the time just to slow down and learn one thing at a time. Because I assure you, even if you choose one single method, just one, the first couple of days, and you get your links out there, you're actually getting something out there. It's actually taking action. But if you're spending all of your time trying to learn everything all at once before you're even doing that, well, you're only causing confusion, you're getting frustrated, you're forgetting the information, and there's no action being taken. So by doing this method, I have found with my team, and I also share this with everybody that's an Instant Payday Network, it's made a lot of changes for a lot of people, and it gets you more focused so you're not overwhelmed and frustrated because, believe it or not, this business is really easy to do. It is easy to do, but you have to allow, you have to take the rush out of it and the urgency out of it. And you have to allow yourself that time to learn. And as you go, it becomes second nature. You add more and more, and the more you're adding every day because you're learning the other things, the more it's getting out there, and the more success you are going to have. So, I just wanted you to see things from a different perspective and try and think about that and give yourself some credit because another thing that really upsets me is when I hear people say I can't do this, I don't know how to do this. I know you don't know how to do this. This is why I try and help you so much and try to give you so many video tutorials so you can visually see how to do something. But the moment you sit there and say, I can't do this, I don't know how to do this, I'm not computer savvy, or whatever that is that you want to say, you need to stop and think back. What did I know the very second I was born? You knew nothing. You learned by repetition, okay? And you're going to learn this business by repetition, repetition as well. So give yourself and allow yourself that time. Concentrate and only focus on one thing at a time. And at the same time you're doing that, you're going to be taking action and getting your business out there for people to see. So give yourself that, because even the gurus who are making like $50,000 a month online, those guys will tell you the same thing. They too are still learning. So you're never going to stop learning. So understand that right away. When you're having a business online, you are always going to be learning. You're going to be learning new places to promote. You're going to be learning new techniques. You're going to be coming up with your own stuff. You guys will be rock stars, I guarantee it. So allow yourself time to go through the training. Allow yourself time to understand that you do need to learn it like everybody else, okay? And that you can, at least in Instant Payday Network, I don't know about other programs, but at least in Instant Payday Network, you can actually earn while you're learning. And we have many people that do. So I really hope this piece of advice helps. And, if you got any questions, put it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you and give you some advice. So blessings, everyone. And you have a great day or evening or morning. Ciao for now, everyone.